In the city where Rachel Reeves is an MP, these football fans are just as concerned about Wednesday's budget as they are about their team's fortunes in the Premier League.
I'm just very worried about it.
Anything to help Middle England, because we're the ones that pay for everything.
Allow child benefit and child credit for all the children that people have.
The Chancellor says she'll take action in the budget to ease the cost of living. There'll be another attempt to reform welfare and a freeze on income tax thresholds, but an end to the two-child benefit cap.
Tackling child poverty is in the DNA of the Labour Party. Nobody wants to see kids going without, and we know that 3/4 of children who are living in poverty at the moment are in working households, and growing up in poverty has consequences that last a lifetime.
The Conservatives want major cuts in welfare and say too many people are on benefits.
I want to see the Chancellor stand up and explain how she is going to control public spending, particularly welfare, in order to make sure that we're not having to put up taxes, and she's not going to be breaking all those promises that she's made yet again, in order to get the economy moving and get business moving.
One way the government hopes to get the economy moving is a freeze on rail fares in England for the first time in 30 years. This budget has been a long time coming. There's been speculation about its contents for several months. There was a U-turn on a U-turn on raising income tax, and the Bank of England has said that all the speculation has damaged economic growth. As a result, despite the Chancellor promising to ease the cost of living, tax rises seem inevitable.
It looks like we're going to get some pretty chunky tax rises, maybe £30 billion. That's a lot of money, particularly on top of big tax rises a year ago. But given that it looks like the Chancellor isn't going to break her manifesto commitments on rates of income tax and so on, it's probably going to be a whole series of smaller changes, with one big one, which will be yet another extension to the freezes in income tax allowances and thresholds.
Leeds United lost, but the Chancellor, accused of own goals, desperately needs a win on Wednesday, as does her next-door neighbour in Downing Street, the Prime Minister. John Craig, Sky News.